Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading for November 2022. Taurus, interesting month. We're starting out a little bit aggressive actually, so there's some aggressive energy around you and it seems to be coming from like the family. So interesting, there could be some arguments going on. I would caution you Taurus probably not to get too far involved in the situation. It just looks like there's a little bit of argument stuff going on around you. Sorry, I can't be a little bit more specific. It does seem to be coming from a male. It could be a female, but looks more heavily male dominant looking at this spread. This sort of interesting arguing in the family could lead to an end in that situation or an ending of that relationship for you altogether. So that is curious. Now it is really curious because as I'm looking through the spread, I'm wondering, Aries, if you're going to have a fight with your significant other. You're going to get back together, reignited romance, and then also breaking up again at the end of the month. Ooh, if this is an emotional or a love or a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, this is going to be a tricky month for you to navigate, Taurus, because like I said, the start of the month, I've got aggressive energy, arguments, a bit of fieriness, a bit of feeling like you're by yourself and alone, and then trying to work things out. So we're trying to work things out. We're Seven of Pentacles. We're trying to plant seeds, grow them. We're losing a lot of sleep. So there's a lot of sleeplessness around this situation as well. And then just after that, I've got the Two of Cups, which is the reignite new romance or reignited romance. So reignited for you, so coming around on that wheel, coming back to a place of reignited romance or new romance. And then at the end of the spread, not too many cards along from that, actually the breakup happening, and then you're leaving quite stressed and at the end of it. Wowzers, Taurus, interesting. Okay, so if you are in a relationship that seems a bit rocky at the moment, this is a very, very rocky month for you, Taurus. The cards are suggesting to me that this isn't a relationship that will come to a natural end unless certain steps are taken. Nothing I say is carved in stone here, so I don't want you to panic. But if things aren't implemented or steps aren't implemented to save this relationship, it will come to an end, even though you seem to be trying and we're on this big wheel going around and around in circles and we seem to like break up, get back together, and then break up is the last thing we do. Now, if you are single and you can't relate to this at all, what this means to you is there is arguing going on around you, probably from in your family and friends, and that situation is coming to an end. Okay, and then we're coming back together. We sort through the situation, whether it's a family or a friend situation. We sort it out. We think, okay, we've sorted our shit out. We've talked it through. We're going to come back into each other's lives and have another shot and figure all this stuff out. But then it all falls apart again not long after that, and then it's just leaving you completely stressed and like just completely gutted, pessimistic, stressed, and not sleeping. Great. Sorry, Taurus, but it does look like it's a big month for you when it comes to relationships and sorting out those relationships that are close to you. Look, Taurus, sometimes, people are just here for the chapter, not for the whole book. And maybe this is one of those situations. I don't know. I'm not you, and I don't know what situation you are in. But this looks like a lot of friggin' hard work, and I don't know if it's bloody worth it, to be honest with you, doing all the work and feeling like you're doing it by yourself. So this relationship, you're putting a lot into it and you're not getting much back, you see. And that eventually will build up in us as resentment, and then that will come out as us being all cranky, and then all of a sudden you'll get the blame, right, for being the cranky one. So that's kind of the cycle that can go in, and we get caught in it and we don't even realize it's happening. And it does look like, Taurus, that's what's going to happen for you in November. So relationships are very, very tricky for you in November, Taurus. So it's about navigating through those relationships. Who is there for your highest good? Who's got your back? Who's the one that's going to stand by you when you're going through troubles and or illness or any sort of struggle in your life, and if you can look at that person and say they're not going to stand by me, then why are you standing by them, Taurus? Just saying, it's your choice. You do what you want, but maybe it's time to reassess several relationships in your life, or I could just be talking about one, I could be talking about several, but there's a lot of action here with relationships, and having a little checklist there. Who's got my back, who hasn't? Who hasn't got your back, they can fuck off. Who's going to be around and look after me and care for me the way I look after and care for them? They can stay. Okay, Taurus, there's November for you. Thank you for listening. Good luck with all of that, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.